Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. I was doing a video and then my phone rang, and when I came back to the thing, it had stopped. So I'm gonna go ahead and catch you up here. Okay, you've got a King of Pentacles here, and he did not think he was doing anything wrong. He doesn't feel he made any mistakes lying to people and mentally disturbing them. It could be that he didn't confess. It could be that he had an opportunity to confess, but he didn't feel like he was making any mistakes. He doesn't wish that he could right any of his wrongs. So it could be that he is mentally disturbed, or it could be that he didn't find anything wrong with doing this to people. And that's a secret. He's challenged by this Ace of Pentacles. Somebody is in a new career and they are scheduling, like he's been found guilty and there's some kind of a schedule going on. And for this person who was again guilty, tempted by the snake. So in the subconscious, we've got Knight of Cups with dishonesty. So this person was out there flinging the schlong, pretending that they really liked somebody so that they could throw out a mental disturbance and then steal their freaking abundance right here. Yeah. And it's ended. It's over. He's not going to be able to do that anymore. In the recent past, we've got teamwork in the reverse. So 3 Pentacles in the reverse. There's a misalignment. Like nobody's thinking the same way anymore. Business is done. It's over. What they had going on is over. They could be blind. They could be having vision problems. And we've got crumbling. What you built feels like it's falling apart. So everything that they built is falling apart. They may be blind. Like they may be third eye blind. Their intention and expectation. So you've got a marriage here. Your connection with somebody has been mended. Okay? And they're feeling crushed right now because you picked up the pieces and they were trying to rob you. It could be that their life is in pieces because your connection has been reestablished with the divine. And so they were trying to rob you of that connection, and now they're feeling crushed because it's all gone to pieces. It's all gone to pieces. In the near future, we've got the 4 of Pentacles here. So, you have wealth security. It's not flashy, and it is stable. And this network wants your forgiveness. They could want your forgiveness for trying to control your foundation, for being so stingy. They're having anxiety because they don't know what's going to happen here. The lens that's being looked through is the Queen of Cups. You have an inseparable love. They could not separate you from this reunion, from this eternal love. Okay? They are experiencing losses, and they're in a nightmare here because they could not separate you. They were not able to get a notch in the headboard with you, so they're not able to get frisky with you. They weren't able to overcome you. In the environment, you've got the Fool here, so there's a new beginning, a new opportunity for a beginning. The way you love can never be matched. You are irreplaceable, and somebody wants to have a family with you. They want to settle down and be responsible with you. Maybe you're seen as being responsible, and so somebody has said, hey, I'd like to have you in my life there. All of your financial and emotional needs will be met, and you are here with inner peace. Now, this one who wasn't able to beat you, they're in a nightmare here because they've lost you, right? And they're sick about it. They're feeling weak, and they're reaching out, trying to connect with you. But love eludes them. You are in your Queen of Wands energy. You're like, hey, I am not dealing with third-party hoe bags that neglected me in the previous cycle. I'm not dealing with you. Stop reaching out for me. Stop trying to check into my energy. And we've got struggle. So these third parties, they're not getting the support of this person. You feel like you aren't being supported. Yeah, they feel like they're not being supported. They neglected her, and she's like, get away from me. I'm going to hit you with my stick. She's very determined to take part in this beautiful eternal love. So in the outgoing energy, we have the Eight of Swords. So we've got third party hobags or enemies, however you want to see that. They're being bound from passionate affairs because they lied about it. They betrayed love, and they put love in a supernatural disturbance like such. And they didn't think they were doing anything wrong about it. They didn't confess. They have no remorse. They hurt people. They've burned people. They tore their lives apart. And now they could be being burned. I don't know what this has to do with anything. I mean, maybe they're gonna look God in the face, because he said that those who hate me can look me in the face. And this is the relationship or the partnership or the marriage that they were trying to stop. So apparently they hate him, and they're gonna get to look him in the face. Maybe. I mean, that's what he said. So anyway, they can't protest it. There's nothing they can say about it. It is what it is. Okay, now you're caught up. Oh, wait, let me look at these. So you've got, very quickly, there's going to be some rejuvenation or some revitalization of what? The earth. Heal the waters, heal the land, heal the life. You're excited. You've got your freedom here, and you're letting go of those who betrayed you. You're letting them go. Okay, because they put out many flames, many flames. They're tired here, and they're looking for an exit plan. Their exit plan has to do with forgiveness. They want forgiveness for not being responsible or willing to settle down. They want forgiveness. Things you no longer need are falling away to make room for the love you deserve. They lost. They lost, and they're falling away to make room for the love that you deserve. Okay? Their needs aren't going to be taken care of. They have an empty cup, and they're not connected to yours anymore. It's like, nope, get out. And then you got some good news. You got a miracle here, and you got this solar plexus energy. You're very powerful. You've got a bright white light around your aura, so you're like a saint right now, or whatever you want to think of that. You got irreplaceable love. You're glowing. And you got your promise here. You've got your promise. You're responsible, and you're coming into the reward, which is a responsible, loyal, loving family connection here. And you are reunited. There's a memory of who you are, of what you are. You're the gift. And you're generous with your gift. And your gift is that star energy, that revitalization, that blessing of light in the world. These people are furious. They're furious, and they're frightened. It wasn't supposed to be this way. They hated you, and they thought they could just F you right over. And you're getting ready for a victory. It could, you're triumphant, and you're getting ready to just, you're making preparations here to enter into this eternal love. Yeah, somebody is so full of themselves, very proud. It could be that somebody's proud of you for making it this far and being here for these moments of eternal love. Somebody's stressed out. It could be that they're praying, or maybe they're stressed out over your prayers. They can't sleep because of the prayers. We've got collaboration here, making you okay. You've got alliances. So, everybody sees that you're trustworthy, and the bully here is bound to their commitments, and they're going to be sick and lonely, just like they wanted for you. Okay? Yeah, and you get a new family tree. You've got your vitality here, and the sweetheart and her family or his family is rejecting these people. It's like, no, you're going to get out of there, and they're having withdrawals because they're addicted to your energy. And now they're going to be going and what? Suffering conflict and domination, just like they put you through. A high value person they brought danger to. And it could be that maybe they're going to be driving their vehicle and get into an accident. I mean, it could be that that's what's coming for them because maybe that's what they wanted for you. We've got disagreements. So they wish you understood how they feel. They're so stressed out. And it's like, it just isn't about you at this point. It's just not. Okay? They're feeling the damage. They're hurting from what they did to this soul tie. They really, or the soul ties in general. They're confused. And they want to run. They miss their opportunity for your destiny. Yeah. They were hoping for your destiny and they missed their opportunity because you never gave up hope for this reunion here. They want to talk to you, but you're holding back. You're like, nah, I'm not going to talk to you. And it's too late for them to take any action against you because you love yourself. And they're just not going to be able to do anything anymore. You know, somebody's longing for you. They want an equal give and take. And this is this divine kingdom, forever eternal love thing. And these third party hoe bags, this is an unexpected outcome. They're feeling broken and shattered for chasing after your destiny and laughing while you were hurting. You know, they didn't appreciate you at all. You were giving them flowers and they were giving you pain. And you have escaped this commitment. It's like you're no longer obligated to deal with them and they don't know what to do because they don't know what to do. They're indecisive about a soul contract. They're in regret here. Could be they're in regret over your soul contract. Because and theirs as well, because their new chapter consists of the shadow side. For all the habits that they were involved in, they've been found unworthy, and so of a reunion here, of a loving, faithful union. They've proven themselves to be who they are. They sabotaged themselves by being unsatisfied with the way things were, and they're really feeling your absence. The truth has been revealed, and now I guess they get to go in solitary confinement, and they don't get any more passionate connections here because of how many people they burned, how many lights they put out, how many were just and now they've lost, so they're suffering loss. They're in a nightmare. They weren't able to you were not a conquest to them. It could be that they're in a nightmare because those who were a notch on the headboard have come back to bite them. They couldn't beat you. They couldn't get a sexual relationship with you. You're like, nah, no thanks. Get out of here. It's all over now. So the King of Pentacles, he doesn't feel he made any mistakes when he was causing mental disturbances for people. It could be that he's not telling the truth about it. He didn't want to confess. He's like, no, this is my money. I got it fair and square, No, he was mentally disturbing people and driving them out of their minds and then taking what belonged to them. And it's funny because you hear these ones, at least I do, in the ethers wondering, first of all, they like the body, the house of flesh. They want to know how sensitive it is, how powerful it is. What can you do? And then they want to know about the house of wood. Do you own property? Do you have a house? They want to steal a flesh suit that already owns a house of wood. And so they're looking at that, right? Because this is how they gain their wealth. And they have to get a relationship in order to take it, so that they can drive people insane and then take it. But that was a secret. He doesn't feel it was a mistake. He thinks it was great and dandy. That was a super, super fantastic way to earn money. Burying people. Yeah, money. It was all about money. It was all about money. He was causing supernatural and mental disturbances for people for money. He's a real gem. He is. And he's challenged because of a new career. Somebody's in a career or he's challenged by, yeah, somebody else is on a new venture. See, he's been found guilty, and it could be that he's being scheduled. Like, this could be a court thing. This could be like, court, a new career. Something's going on. A new venture. He's been found guilty, and there's a schedule here. There could be like time. He's getting time. And again, we've got guilty and tempted by the snake. So there's some serious business going on here for this fellow who thinks that he's just, this is the way to earn money, is to just go find somebody who has it and then take it. They think they're the grand poobah of wizards or something. And they're a foe. They're an enemy of love. They're an enemy of love. They've been found guilty of being an enemy of love. And they're a thief. An enemy of love. Dishonest lust that they would call love, just so that they could take their stuff. That's ending. It's coming to an end. So lying about your heartfelt proposals is coming to an end. Whoa. Servant. So this is a servant. Oh, and we've got the merchant in the reverse. They're not able to satisfy the merchant. The servant wasn't able to sell you off. It's ending here, and that's happiness. So you're happy about that? There's happiness here. It's ending. It's over. He was lying. He can't satisfy the merchant. He's a servant of the merchant. He was gaining love unions with people, mentally disturbing them, and then selling them to a merchant. You all know what that is, right? What an ass. So, Three of Pentacles in the reverse, there's a lack of teamwork. This business is over. What they built is crumbling, and they're blind. Like, they can't see anymore. They can't remote view. They're not able to ask to travel. They can't see what's going on. Yeah, they're in prison. They're in prison. They're blind. In prison. Eight of Swords. So, yeah. They've lost their gifts. They've lost their ability. You've got this Ace of Cups marriage. Your connection here has been mended. They're feeling crushed. Everything is in pieces. They were trying to rob you, and maybe they feel like they were being robbed, or this maybe they feel it's unfair, or they're in pieces and feeling crushed because they were unfair. They were unfairly robbing people, getting heart connections and sexual connections, and then robbing people of their peace, and then selling them off to this merchant. I mean, it's evil. Soldier. This is a soldier. A soldier against love. He was fighting love and stealing the wealth and happiness out of this responsible family unit because they wanted to control the foundation. Greedy SOB wants forgiveness. This whole network wants forgiveness. They're having anxiety. They don't know what's going to happen. This scholar. They're having anxiety over the teachings, over the lessons, over what they did. Queen of Cups, they could not separate her from this kingdom forever, eternal love. Could not separate her. Inseparable she is. They have lost. They are in sorrow. They're in a nightmare because they could not what? Get an sexual connection. They were not able to just put her out as another notch in the headboard. She may have lived through this mental disturbances. They were not able to sell her to the merchant. She's got a new beginning here. She's seen as irreplaceable. The way she loves can never be matched. She's got inner peace. And she's here. Look. Here. With a responsible family unit. All our financial and emotional needs will be met. And please do what you need to do with the genders, okay? We've got Fortune. Fortune. Somebody is sick about this. They're sick about it. They want to reach out to you. They're sick about your fortune, about your wealth. This is your wealth and your abundance, and they wanted to take it. They drove you mad. And they wanted to sell the merchandise of you to this merchant. But you're sitting here in your Queen of Wands energy. They neglected you, this third wheel enemy. You're not dealing with them. You're very determined, you're very courageous, and you're very confident. You're like, get out of my world. Yeah, because they neglected you, and they're struggling. They're feeling like they're not being supported, and that's true. They're not going to get nothing from you. And they're struggling in the room, and the room is the mind. So they could be having mental disturbances. Again, I think this King of Pentacles may be having mental disturbances. He didn't think it was a mistake. He thought it was great to lie to people, to have sex with them, to get connected to their heart space, and then to rob them of their happiness, their peace, and sell them to this merchant. This is an awful person. So they're in an Eight of Swords energy. They're feeling they're lost their vision. They're blind here. They've got the prison card here, and then in the outcome we've got they're feeling trapped. Third wheel enemies. They're bound from having passionate sexual unions. They burned too many people. It could be that they're burned. They can't protest. They hurt too many people. Waiting, and there's no waiting. They can't protest, and there's no waiting. It's like it's done. It's done, and they're really sad about it. This is a big surprise. They're in sorrow. And they're sighing because your lover remained faithful. They're sad because your lover remained faithful. Oh, and the Lord is here dealing with this thief regarding the sweetheart. Oh yeah, this is what's happening. He's mad. That thief is all up in their thoughts. They're sick. They're having their house maybe burning down. They're stuck in their head. They're sick. They could be sick in the head. They might be having mental disturbances. Could be having some bad times right now. So we got this deck here, which is interesting. We're going to get a few of these cards. So King of Pentacles didn't think he was making any mistakes when he was lying to people and then causing mental disturbances for money. It could be that he's suffering from a mental disturbance, like maybe whatever he did is coming back on him because he had no remorse. He had no remorse for it. He believed that it was the right thing to do. Look, dogs in the reverse. This says getting together with friends. So there's no friends. This person may not have any friends. Like nobody wants to come around this person. He may be mentally disturbed. Dragon, beware of self-delusion. Yeah, this person is deluded. They're having all kinds of mental disturbances right now. Bouquet in the reverse. This says compliments from an admirer, and it's in the reverse. So nobody admires this person. This person is not admired at all. And this says success is assured with good plans and hard work. And it's an egg. And this is the golden egg. And this is the golden egg of the upper worlds. You know, they seed their young into golden eggs. And these entities have been harvesting the energy out of the golden eggs before they're even birthed into the flesh suits. And so people have been coming in very weak and fragile and sometimes, messed up in a bad way. So now we've got success assured and with good plans and hard work. This egg, this golden egg, is going to be okay. This golden egg is going to be okay because these ones are suffering the disturbances that they put out there. It's all back on them. They didn't think it was wrong. And it's like, okay, well, now you can go experience it. Maybe that'll change your mind. Maybe once you experience what you have been doing, you'll change your mind about thinking it's such a great idea. So we got the Ace of Pentacles here. So there's somebody in a new career. He's challenged by this. He's been found guilty times 2 for being tempted by the snake. This is an enemy, a foe, and there's a schedule here. It's time. We've got August. Something may have happened in August. Something may have happened in August. Yeah, something happened in August which turned this around for this entity. So we've got the Knight of Cups, Prince Charming, dishonest about the love offer. You know, they're a servant of the merchant. They're not, this servant isn't, oh, maybe now they have to be a servant, or maybe they weren't able to satisfy the merchant. This servant wasn't able to sell you to the merchant. It's ending. This person, this servant selling people to the merchant is ending. It's in the reverse. They can't satisfy the merchant. It's ending, and that's a good thing. And we've got danger, especially in money matters. So this person is in danger now. The Three of Pentacles in the reverse, lack of teamwork. The business is finished. Everything is crumbling. They're blind. They may have lost their sight, their vision. They can't remote view, astral travel, or sneak into your mind and listen to what you got going on. They're in prison. They're in some form of a prison. They've lost their sight. We've got unsuccessful plans. They're nuts. You've got an Ace of Cups marriage here. Your connection here has been mended. And this soldier who is trying to rob you is in pieces. They're hurting emotionally right now. They're being crushed. Maybe you crushed them. The two of you getting together just crushed this soldier. They couldn't move against it. Against your union. Boat. Money or property through an inheritance, winning or windfall. So yeah, you've got your boat is coming in, and they were trying to rob it. They wanted your ship. See, which means they had to have a relationship or a partnership or a friendship. It takes some kind of a ship in order to take the stuff off of your boat and claim it. And they wanted it. And now they're feeling crushed because you got it there. In the near future, those who wanted to control your foundation, this whole network of people is asking for forgiveness. They're having anxiety. They don't know what you're going to do next. They're a scholar. And it's mountain road. Like you are on the road to success here. It could be that you have control over your foundation. It is what it is. It's a stable, secure foundation that isn't flashy. It's frugal and is secure. You're saving your money. It's a solid foundation. Queen of Cups, you could not separate her from the love that's coming for her. They're in a nightmare because they have lost. They're experiencing loss. They're losing everything. Everything is crumbling. It's all coming apart because they could not win. They could not beat. They could not bury this queen. Vine, seek out information that will help you, and it's in the reverse. They didn't do their research. They did not do their research. So there's a new beginning here. Irreplaceable. The way you love cannot be matched. You got responsibilities, a responsible family. You got inner peace here. Somebody's reaching out, trying to connect with you. They're sick about your fortune. They're sick about your fortune. Someone is leaving your life. Yeah, you're leaving their life. They're sick about it. You're leaving their life. You are here in your forever stuff here, and you're leaving. You're in your Queen of Wands energy. You're determined to move forward with this. And these third wheel enemies that neglected you, you're like, I'm not dealing with you. Yep, we're not doing any more third wheel enemy stuff. And you know what? They're struggling in the room. They're struggling in their head. They're sick. They want to connect with you. They want you to make everything okay. They want you to heal their soul. But the problem is that they're not trying to be better. They're not trying to be better. They just want a compost, a recycle bin that they can throw their shit in, and then, you know, forget that they continue to create more. You know, they should just stop. Clean up their mess. Warning you of a problem either now or in the near future. Yeah, these ones are they were finger pointing. So, you know, they got a problem in the now and in the near future. They're being bound here with the Eight of Swords. They're feeling isolated. They could be in solitary confinement. Third wheel enemies are not going to get any passion projects. No more passion projects for the third wheel enemies. They're being restricted from that. They could be being burned. They hurt people. So now it's their turn to go get experience the effects of this. They can't protest it, and there's no waiting. It's happening now. April. It's happening in April. There's no waiting. It's happening in April. And we've got Ring. A marriage will take place, either romantic or in business. Take it as it resonates. You're stepping into a new experience. And then we'll pull some from this half of the deck, because this is a really big deck, but they're nice cards. I like them. So, yeah, of course, we got people wanting to get out of this jam. You know, there's a soldier here wanting to get out of this jam. Boot. Increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. It could be that you have, these ones are getting the boot. You've increased your efforts, so they're getting the boot. The egg has success assured with good plans and hard work. These ones are getting the boot. Yep. So the egg, or the divine child of the sun, or however you want to look at that, is giving these ones the boot. Yep, they're not having a very good time of it. They're mentally disturbed. Nobody's complimenting them. They did not do a good job. Nobody wants to get together with them. They're friends. This person is self-delusional. They're disturbed in the mind. Like all these, they're getting disturbed in the mind. They're a foe. They're an enemy of love. They were tempted by the snake to brutalize love. And they're guilty times two. And they're getting scheduled. It's like they're getting their time. It's time for them to be scheduled. Something happened in August, or... yeah, they did something in August, or something happened in August. They're challenged by whatever happened in August. This says you should accept valid criticism. So, yeah, they need to accept valid criticism. They're feeling the pain from what they've caused. They were lying and cheating about this Knight of Cups, Knight in Shining Armors. They were dishonest. This servant was not able to sell your energy or whatever to the merchant. They can't satisfy the merchant. And this is all ending. They're in danger, especially in money matters. They owe the merchant. They owe the merchant. This servant owes the merchant, and they were not able to capture you, so they can't pay that. It's ending, and it's cheerful. Like they got a contract that it's ending. You've got a victory here, and there's cheerfulness. You're happy about it. Good plans for the golden egg. These ones are getting the boot. You got the Three of Pentacles in the reverse, so the team isn't working well. Their team isn't working well together. And the business is finished. Everything that they had built is crumbling. It's unsuccessful plans. So they're blind and they're in prison. It could be that they're in a mental prison. We've got Moon in the reverse. Changes in your life. Like nothing is going to change for them. Nothing's changing. They weren't able to cause changes for your life. And then we've got the Hills in the reverse. And this says obstacles to overcome. So they weren't able to overcome obstacles. And they're in prison. They could be in a mental prison. You've got the Ace of Cups here. So there's a marriage. And your connection was mended. Your ship is coming in. You've got this beautiful boat full of all these goodies, and this soldier who is trying to rob you is in pieces. Like everything's falling apart. They're crushed. They're crushed by this. Could be an older man. Could be an older man, soldier. And we've got Lily in the reverse. This says spirit of love, but it's in the reverse. So this older man, they're a soldier. They rob love. They rob, cheat, steal, betray, harm, whatever. And so now we've got, you are on the road to success. You've got a Four of Pentacles foundation. It's secure. It's stable. It's solid. This network who is moving against you wants forgiveness here. They could be, for whatever this knowledge is that they were utilizing against you, they're having anxiety. They don't know what's going to happen. Look, you've got great passion here. Great passion. But your foundation, you're very careful with how you spend your money. And we got Valley in the reverse, which says deep personal strength and peace that assures success. Valley came out in the reverse for this network here that's asking for your forgiveness. They got, you know, bad teacher. They listened to a bad teacher or whatever. So you got the Queen of Cups here. She's very nurturing, very healing, and she's inseparable. The way she loves cannot, despite the distance, the love is always there. Irreplaceable, responsible, inner peace, celebration, fun, and enjoyment. So yeah, they could not separate her from this beautiful connection here. They're suffering sorrow. They're in a nightmare. They were not able to just another notch in the headboard you. We've got Vine in the reverse, so they did not do their research. And we've got Tankard, celebration, joy, and fun. They just thought it was all fun and games. They did not do their research. They're in a nightmare. They're suffering loss. You've got a new opportunity here with the Fool. Irreplaceable. The way you love can never be matched. You've got this beautiful inner peace. Responsibilities. You're going for responsibilities. Though your emotional and financial needs will be met in this beautiful family network. Somebody is sick about this. They're very sick about this, and they're reaching out, trying to connect with you. They're sick over your fortune. You've got this fortune, and you're leaving their life, and they're just like, oh no. Look, dagger, fear, worries, tense situations. They're all messed up in the head about it. They're sick over it. You know, and they're desperate. They're in a desperate frame of mind. There's a lot of threats going on out there about, you know, how they can, you know, get marriage, responsible marriage. You're leaving their life. Queen of Wands is very determined, and she's not dealing with third parties who are neglect. Maybe she's going to neglect these third parties. She's not having anything to do with them. They're in the South Node. They're struggling right now in the mind. You know, for pointing fingers, for blaming this person, this Queen of Cups. Yeah, they're not happy. They absolutely aren't happy. Somebody's not happy. They were blaming this Queen of Cups for their own nasty behavior, and now it's not going well for them. They're being bound. 8 of Swords. They can't see. They can't use their hands. So it could be that they're no longer able to do magic. They can't use their third eye. This third party enemy is done, over, bound from having any passionate love affairs. They burned too many people. Perhaps they are burnt. Perhaps they're getting burned. They can't protest it. And we've got waiting in the reverse. That we're not waiting. This is happening in April. And then we've got a marriage will take place. Ring. Either romantic or business. So they're bound to their commitments that they agreed to when they decided to go ahead and take on this adventure for money, right? For your money. You've got love, deep affection, and caring, and you've got wealth. It's a whole bunch of love, and that's where the money comes from. These people don't have any love in them. We've got someone new is entering your life, okay? Happiness and well-being. Happiness and well-being, birth or conception of a child, or enterprise. I'm going to go ahead and leave this one here. I hope that it clarifies something you already intuitively knew, and I'll see you on the next one, everybody. Bye.